Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. 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 1. Testing. Testing. 1. 2. 1. 2. 3. 3. 3. 4. 4. Testing. 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 Okay. Hi, Paul. Dave Novak. Oh, okay. I'll be brief then.
I did notice that was going on. I must subscribe or something. Oh, okay. I'll be real quick then. Okay. Well, it doesn't work very well just using my cell phone, because what happens is that the cell phone overheats and it shuts down. I decreased the resolution and it went on for about a half hour, but then shut down. So I'm going to have to use my laptop. The mhm, 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 mhm. Yes. Yeah, I've got like about 15 megabits per second. Oh, that's a good question. Let me look. Yeah, hold on. Uh, Put you on speakerphone. Okay, you're on speakerphone. And now I gotta grab my glasses.
I know how important those are.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
you can do a speed test on it.
yeah, that's what I'm looking for my speed test at.
Your dad turned me into a geek a long time ago. So.
Okay, I'm on the speed test app now. Okay, go. Oh, I think this is bad that it's okay, because right now I'm just using the Wi-Fi, and I think the upload is slow.
Yeah.
But I'm going to switch over to using the cellular network, and it'll be a lot faster, because my upload is only 6 megabits per second.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That would just have to put some choppy video, probably.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I will turn off the Wi-Fi. I guess I did have that off. So apparently I am using the. Let me think though. Okay, on my computer, I'm using our Wi-Fi, and on the phone here, using
yeah, if you're on 2.4 Wi-Fi, you probably aren't going to get over.
Well, I think I've already gotten like 15.
Oh, okay.
I tried it the other day in the church, using the laptop and then using my phone for a hotspot, and it did seem to work pretty well. So
okay.
Apparently there was plenty of signal. It really shouldn't slow anything down because of the fact that I'm on the phone, I wouldn't think. Testing from T-Mobile to T-Mobile. How about that? It's taking a little bit long to connect. Shouldn't be too bad. I've got I guess it also depends how many people are connected to a particular antenna or a particular tower or something too, I would imagine.
I would think so, yeah. What your density of connectivity is there. Because they're only have so much bandwidth going to the tower.
Right. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can do both. I can, let's see, with my computer, I can do, I can go on the air and do it live. I've been live now for 21 minutes and 23 seconds. Are you in front of a, well, you don't want to go, you want to at least keep one eye on the meeting.
No, I'm okay. I've got another computer here sitting right next to it.
Okay, my channel is let's see, David, it's David Novak St. Louis. If you search for David Novak St. Louis, you'll come to my YouTube channel.
Okay, we get YouTube first.
And you should see myself reflected in a window.
David Novak St. Louis,
Or just David Novak St. Louis. Just search for that. Go to YouTube and search for David Novak St. Louis. I have about 40 videos.
Yep, there you are. Test number 4.
Okay. Do you see if I wave here?
Yep,
I'm waving.
I gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
Yep, you're about 4 or 5 seconds delayed, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess it buffers some, which isn't too bad as long as it doesn't get too far behind.
Right, yeah, I mean, the integrity of the stream is okay. I mean, you can buffer a stream as long as you want. So as long as somebody's not watching on multiple computers, nobody's going to know the difference.
Right. Okay. Now with the sound, I've got a little.
You just buffered.
Okay. I've got a little webcam. Unfortunately, I can't turn the sound off. However, when I plug the equivalent of a headphone with a microphone into the
Okay, you just stopped buffering. You were buffering from the time I said you started buffering until you just stopped buffering like 5 seconds ago. So you had a dead spot there in your broadcast.
Okay, so it did stop then.
Yep.
Yeah, and you saw one of those things spinning around.
Yeah, spinning circle.
Yeah. Okay.
And well, now the interesting thing is I just turned the audio back on,
Mm-hmm.
and it picked up when you were talking about the headphone jack and that, so it made up for it. It just didn't. It hit the dead spot in the middle of it where it froze.
Okay. Now,
Now, do you by any chance have an HDMI port on that computer?
yes.
Input or output?
Uh,
Only, probably.
I think it's probably output only because I've used it to connect up to a big.
HDMI converter. So you put a camera input to a computer via HDMI, and the camera I use has an HDMI output.
Okay,
So
but this computer I don't think has I think the HDMI is probably just output. It's probably not
right.
input.
The one I've got a HDMI to USB digitizer, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
Where it can take the input into a USB port as off of an HDMI camera.
Okay.
you to where you could I believe using the audio input on my camera and the HDMI output into the computer, you should be able to.
Okay, I'd have to borrow your camera though.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to phone the camera to the church.
Okay. I assume you have a tripod.
Yeah, there's a tripod there with a fluid motion head on it.
Okay, because I've got a couple tripods, but they're cheap ones.
Yeah, the only thing is the cross brace on the stock broke a couple weeks ago, and so I got it tie wrapped in place, but it's working well, so it's not, it just looks a little tacky.
Okay. So then let's see. The only other concern now is if we do it that way. Okay, we'd be using your camera. We need to get the audio into my computer.
Well, the audio should come across the HDMI as well.
Okay, great.
I believe. I can do a little test here with a computer I got sitting here.
You know, it's really interesting. When you would buy a DVD player or even a Blu-ray, you know, like 10 years ago, there'd be, it looked like 20 inputs and outputs in the back to choose from.
Oh, yeah. It had a field of RCA jacks back there.
Yeah, yeah. But now it's just HDMI or nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty well.
Yeah.
I was hooking up a buddy of mine's television the other night, and he had a Wii. And I said, well, I hope your new one's got RCA inputs on it. And unfortunately, it had one set.
Yeah.
So, yep, HDMI is a pretty powerful interface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's amazing. I kind of laughed, though, when Best Buy will charge you like $39 for a gold-plated one.
Oh, well, of course.
And I don't think it would work any better than one from Amazon that costs $2.
Yeah, the one I always used to laugh at was when they were selling oxygen-free copper for speaker cables.
Oh.
And it was like the Monster brand, and they were like $85 for a 20-foot set of 12-gauge speaker wire.
So they had to manufacture it in such a way that it was like in a vacuum or something. So that
there is an actual methodology to oxygen-free copper, but it's my understanding of it is it has more impact on higher frequencies than it does in the audio land. It has to do with the surface effect. So it's an interesting, but anything in the world you can market, you can make some extra bucks on.
That's true.
So,
okay.
Marketing is a magic machine, as I've come to find out over the years.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll...
those of us who told the truth in the Radio Shack store didn't know what we were missing.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll meet you there.
Incidentally, I don't know if you've heard the news. Gateway Electronics is closing.
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I think it was just announced in the last day or two.
Oh.
So they got a fire sale going on. Anything out there is at super low prices, supposedly.
Yeah. Was Stu's daughter still running it?
Yeah. She's still running it, and in my book, the death knoll was when I moved it out to Chesterfield.
Oh, it's all the way out in Chesterfield. Oh, yeah, I did see that. It's like in a shopping mall, dead shopping mall.
Yeah, it's in the old Chesterfield shopping mall.
Yeah.
So somebody sold her a bill of goods on what they were going to do to the mall, and I think that kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to our problem at hand. So I will check my video input to the HDMI and see how that it truly does bring me audio out as well.
Okay, so I'll see you there, and I'll be like only 20 minutes from home, but
If you need to pick up something, I assume that you're about 5 minutes from home.
I'm a little bit further. I actually live in the Holy Spirit Parish.
Okay.
So I'm about 25 minutes round trip.
Yeah.
If I need anything got, but I pretty well got almost all my. I've got a whole case of gear sitting up there, and then I've got almost all of my cables and everything in a transport case that I bring up every week. So we can probably come up with just about anything we need out of it. So is your plan to immediately stream it and then just broadcast it? I mean, immediately upload it to YouTube and then just set it up for a restream at 9:30, or what do you think?
Probably. We'll do some experimenting, but probably that way.
Okay. Sounds good. Well,
Oh, by the way, I started joking with a former pastor that lives next door, and he just kind of laughed and he says, "I'm retired." He didn't even want to listen. He says, "I'm retired."
I'm retired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Father Welsh is a fine gentleman.
Yeah.
So we really wish him the best. He's a fine gentleman.
Yeah. Well, hopefully in a couple more months you can come here and visit him. We still can't have visitors here.
So you have to leave to get out and get some interaction.
Yeah. Well, the only loophole is that you can have visitors outside. And if they really have to go to the bathroom, they can go in and use the bathroom and sanitize and go out or something like that. So.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I can understand it in an environment with folks that are in the more susceptible age brackets.
Right.
There's all kinds of levels of concern with this thing. So some folks need to be hyper aware, and some folks are blessed, knock on wood, that we're not quite so much at risk. So.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, we'll see you about 2:00 tomorrow.
Okay. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.